Okay, this looks better now. This looks better. I'm going to give you all a few. The first one was a total flop. This one looks like it's going to work. So I'm going to give you all a few seconds to work your way back into the room here. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I don't know why. I don't know why I was able to start the live stream. Hey there, Outdoor Nomad Steve. What's going on? So this is okay. Now we're working. Now it's working better. Yeah, I started the other one, and I could see myself, and I could see people giving thumbs up and everything, but I don't know why I couldn't see any comments. I don't know if there was a place for you to make comments or not, but I'm glad to see that everybody's coming back. So we got Steve, Outdoor Nomad. We got Rose of Life, Robert. What's going on? We got Nagalu, Hatsumi, what's up, konnichiwa, or actually I say kanbawa, but good evening. I'm glad I finally made it. Thanks for the text. How's Yoko and Boo Boo? They're doing great. They're right over here. Well, Yoko's over here. Boo Boo's not with us right now. We're in an undisclosed location. Can you tell? Can you tell? Does anybody know where we are? Raymond, how are you doing? What's going on? So we lost a few people that probably got frustrated. So let me ask you. Hi, Terry says, hi, Dave. We have seen a couple of you YouTube. So glad to catch you live. I'm so glad, Terry. I'm glad you're catching me live, too. So, guys, tell me. Yes, Steve got it right. Outdoor Nomad totally got it right. We're in Maui right now. So the reason we're in, we do not have Sarani with us. We do not have our RV with us. Hey, Jared, how you doing? We're in Maui because, as you know, Yoko is from Japan. And her parents and family still live in Japan. So we figured we'd love to have a get-together with Yoko's parents without having to go all the way to Japan or without having them all the way come to the mainland. So we decided it's not Minnesota, Robert. Minnesota was last night. Who was in Minnesota last night with Trump? No. So we decided to converge halfway. It's almost exactly halfway, Maui, Hawaii, the USA. And guess what? We are going to be running actually walking, because Yoko's dad has had like a hip replaced and 2 knees replaced. We're doing a 5K run, the Maui 5K on Sunday morning. So wish us luck. Now, guys, I've got a pretty cool RV story for you today, which I'm going to lead off this little live stream with. Nagalu, if they're up for it, you all should video it or live stream. I don't know if anybody really wants them on live stream. It's like my in-laws. It's Yoko, of course, but my in-laws, they don't speak any English or very, very, very little English. Who knows? Maybe if you all fight for it enough, maybe I'll get them out here. But what I want to do is, first of all, thank my VIPs, because we delivered a message to you. This was a last-minute decision to go live tonight. We delivered a message to you. If you're watching this on a rerun or a replay and you want to become a VIP and you'll get notifications whenever we go live, here is what you do. Send me an email to rundrdave@gmail.com, if you do that, make sure you put your cell phone number in that message somewhere, or just text me 801-893-3810 and tell me, just say VIP, and you're going to be on the VIP list. So I'll leave that up there another second. You really want to see Yoko's parents online here. Well, we'll see. But I want to start off with a little crazy RV situation. Since this is an RV channel, I've got to kind of stick with RV type stuff. But this is a really weird story, and it's also something that I'm going to be talking about on my regular video on Tuesday. But something that we as RVers need to be a little bit aware of, and if you're not yet an RVer, I know some of you are not yet RVers, but you're looking into it and you want to get one, et cetera, et cetera. There are campgrounds that pretty much for some reason or another specialize in not really the traveling RVs, but kind of like semi-homeless RVers. In other words, you got yourself an RV, it's probably broken down, rusted out, and you don't have a home, you don't have a place to live, and you're pretty much living in your RV. And there are campgrounds that pretty much cater to these types of RVers. They're not really RVers, they're basically homeless living in an RV. And I want to make sure that you don't think I'm insensitive to people that are down on their luck in need, having problems with their lives, because I am totally not insensitive to these types of people. But I want to make sure you realize this, that when you're traveling across the country and you stay in an RV park or an RV campground, I want to make sure you're safe, and I want to make sure you have a really good experience. So last spring, Yoko and I are traveling through Orlando, and we needed to stay in Orlando one night, and we had made a reservation actually quite some time in advance. And we pulled into this campground, and it looked nice enough, and the people at the office were really nice, and they assigned us our site. But when we got to the site and pulled in, I'm greeted by some big guy with no shirt on, with a stomach that's like out to here, yelling at me, telling me that I can't stay in this site, that I got to find another site because it's too close to him. And here we are. We drove. We were tired. We drove for the day. We got to Orlando, and to have somebody like this, an aggressive person, greeting me and telling me, no, I can't stay in this site next to him was rough. So we went to the office and we got moved. We got moved to another site. But as it turned out, though, this campground was I don't want to say a breeding ground. That's really not the right word, because it's not a breeding ground, but it was a home, this campground, which we thought was going to be a nice campground that we're traveling through and kind of hang out and relax, was kind of like a homeless shelter for RVers. It was crazy. And so there are RVs with junk outside and rusted out RVs and broken down and kids like sliding boards and tool sheds and just all kinds of, I'm going to say, crap out there, that it wasn't really a pleasant stay at this campground. Let me see what people are saying. Hey, Jared, what's going on? So G. Borobuda says that, do you use your stove to cook? And if you do, it's concerned that food odors will permeate the RV for some time. I'm going to answer that in just 1 second there, G. I will answer. That's a great question. But we need to be aware of these campgrounds. And when we're making reservations, we need to point blank come out and ask them, hey, listen, is this campground primarily for travelers like me, or is it a homeless shelter with homeless people staying in RVs that are rusted out and broken down and weird things happening all over the place? We got to make sure, and there's nothing wrong with asking them point blank what type of an RV campground or what type of an RV park this is. There's nothing wrong with that. But I want you to be very careful, and I'm actually going to be starting off Tuesday's video. By the way, I'm answering a lot of your questions on Tuesday, and it's a great one. It's a great one. I just recorded it a very, very short time ago. I'm going to be releasing it Tuesday at 9 a.m. Eastern, like I do all the time. But anyway, Nagalu says, oh, Dave, a little notice for your fans. One of the 2 local BLM campgrounds here have gone pay to stay. Wow, that's interesting. A BLM is, I never realized a BLM could turn into a pay to stay. That's very interesting. Wow, okay. Thanks for the public service announcement. Now, getting back to G. Borabidio, I'm sorry if I messed up your name, G. I'm just going to call you G. No, when we cook in the RV, the smell does not permeate. It smells good, but we've never, ever, ever had a problem with the smell sticking in the RV and it stays there. No, we just haven't had that problem. We can open up some windows. I don't remember if we have a vent over I don't remember. There might be a vent. But anyway, Yoko's a really super good cook, and we don't cook with like weird smelling stuff. And maybe we don't fry fish in there. I probably wouldn't recommend frying fish in the RV. That'll probably stink for days and days and days and maybe weeks. But we really have not had that problem. We really have not. I'm here for you guys. I'm here to answer any questions, comments. We're here to hang out on a Friday evening. Now, starting next week, so like I think 9 days from now, 9 or 10 days from now, I'm going to try to go back to my Sunday evening live stream. Sunday evening, generally 10 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. in the mountains where I am. 10 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. in the mountains. That's where I'm going to try to go back. So that's probably going to be 11, 12, 13. I think that's October 20th. October 20th, I'm going to do my best to do a live stream on October. I'm going to do my best. Now, I don't know where I'm going to be or traveling, but I'm always going to do my best. But if you're a VIP, you will get a notice for sure. You guys, by the way, Naglu says, when myself and Kat were out traveling, we cooked stinky stuff. We cooked outdoors on a Coleman stove. Good advice. Good advice. Now, I'm here for you guys. You guys are supposed to be asking me some questions. Usually they come in quickly and crazily, but tonight, I don't know. I'm not seeing a lot of chatter. I'm not seeing a ton. Are you guys tired? You guys like weren't expecting this live stream, so you don't really have any questions planned? What is it? You guys like leaving me? I've got 23, 22 people here, but like nobody's really saying anything. Tell us about Maui. What's it like in Maui? This is my first time actually ever in Maui. Is it on Maui or in Maui? It's probably on. It's an island on Maui. I have been to Oahu several times. We've run the marathon, the Honolulu Marathon, but I've never been to Maui. Let me tell you something. Maui is gorgeous, and it's much more populated than I thought. I thought like all the islands except for Oahu or Honolulu is. I thought they're going to kind of be like countryside, not a lot going on. No, dead wrong. There are a lot of people here, not nearly as many as Oahu, but there are a lot of people here. There are roads, there's buildings, there's businesses, there's mountains. Robert, the RV driving was very difficult over the ocean. It was tough. It took a long time, but we made it here. Tune In Dropout is doing a custom van build. My floor plan does not include a bed. I haven't slept on a bed in years. Have a mat and bed roll. Okay, so that's really, really cool, Tune In Dropout. Now, I would say for most people that wouldn't be good because we all like beds. But if you have not slept on a bed in years, then I say go with it. It sounds, and I'd love to see the plans and also the finished build out when you're done. If you could send us some pictures or shoot us over a video, that would be fantastic. That would be great. Raya Rose says, hi from Southwest Pennsylvania. Steve, we've done some light hiking. We're with Yoko's parents. They're older, and also Dad has had a hip replacement and 2 knees replaced, so we got to be very careful. But we've done some light hiking, and we did take a ride and then did some hiking up at the very top. I can't remember the name, Kale Amana. I can't remember the name of that volcano. It's actually the highest and largest dormant volcano in the world. Did you hear that? It's the largest, I think the highest or largest dormant volcano in the world. So you drive up there and there are switchbacks going back and forth, and it's crazy scary. But you get up there, it's like you're in heaven. It's unbelievable. And we took some pictures of that, and it's incredible. So Maui is a really cool place. It's very warm. As I said, we're running a 5K race on Sunday. It's very, very warm and humid here, but it's a really, really cool place. And I'm not as much of a water person as I am a land person. Like skiing is my thing, running, biking, now skateboarding, of course, RVing. I'm not as much of a water person, but the water here is just absolutely gorgeous. It's really, really, really beautiful. Sure, Jared, be right back. Yeah, that's no problem. Jared, if you're busy, you go do your thing. Let's see, what do we have? Briar Rose, tune in. Oh, interesting. Like they do in Korea, sleep on yos, and Japan. Yeah, in Japan. Japan, they sleep. A lot of times they sleep on the floor on a futon on the floor. So it's very common in many places. I've slept on many futons in Japan on the floor. Extremely comfortable. I mean, really, really super comfortable. Steve, you do not want to see a video of me surfing. First of all, I don't surf. I will stand up paddleboard. I do stand up paddleboard, but I don't surf. So you won't see that. Let's see. Nagalu loves to ski, but the darn the trees, yeah, they can be tough. You got to be careful because they can kill you. So you got to be careful. It's not, if you run into a tree, that tree is not budging. I hate to say, you got to be very, very, very careful there. So what else do you guys want to know? I feel like we have like a very, very intimate group of some of my best VIPs here. But what do you guys want to know anything else? I mean, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Let's see. Yoko's parents are inside in the air conditioning. I think that, I don't know if they're going to want to come out. You like listening to my voice? Yeah. Said no one ever. Said no one ever. You guys could do me a favor and give me a few more little thumbs up, because this video is like, it's not going anywhere really fast. So at least give me a couple thumbs up there. Let's see. I do want to say the video coming out on Tuesday morning is going to be a really good one. YouTube does some really strange things, and I'm not sure how the algorithm works. I'm still not sure, but so like the videos. So most of my videos get well over 1,000 views, and some of them really quickly get over 10,000. So I'm not really clear on how YouTube works, but the one that I loved one of the most, the last one that I put out last Tuesday from Antelope Island, got like very few views, and I don't understand it. I'm not sure. YouTube didn't like that one for some reason, so they don't pump it out to the feeds of other people. I'm not really clear on that, because, like, trust me, I put something out that says like 12 ways to get picked up by the police in an RV or something like that, and I'll get over 10,000 views like almost right away. But put out something that's beautiful from Antelope Island in Utah, and YouTube doesn't like it. I don't get it. I don't get it. There were no antelopes in the video, at least. No antelopes in the video. How am I keeping the RV clean from cat fur? Okay, so great question. Yoko does the inside. Yoko is always cleaning the inside. So we have a rule in the RV. Once you step in, just like a Japanese home, in our home we do the same thing. Take your shoes off. So no shoes are allowed once you get past the steps in the RV going up. No shoes are allowed. So that eliminates so much dirt and craziness on the floor already. And then, of course, we have a cat, so Yoko is constantly cleaning, sweeping, using those. She uses those rollers, those sticky rollers, and they're perfect for getting cat hair off of seats, off of the bed, off of any kind of material, off of our shirts. She's always using the rollers. So between that and taking the shoes off, it's really easy. It's not that difficult. Now, I keep the outside clean, which means I'm always, every time we stop for gas, if there are any bugs on the front, I'm washing those off just with a squeegee at the gas station. But then I'm always taking it through a self-service car wash or van wash, because it fits through most regular car washes, as long as they have a really high clearance. And for about $9 or $10, you go in there and you spray it, you brush it off real hard. You do, and it's those. I really love those self-service car washes. That's a great question. I'm glad you asked that, because I don't think I've really ever talked about that. Maybe I could actually do a video from the car wash showing you how efficiently and quickly I can clean the outside of the van. So it's a really great question. Thanks for that. Really appreciated that. Do the trash and stuff, they turn to the, let's see. What else do we have? Amen to that, but I'm not sure what the amen is to, Nagalu. Anything else, guys? If not, I can let you go early. We can end class early today, and you still get full credit. So nobody ever complains. It's funny, whenever I do a speaking gig, especially on a Friday, if I speak all day on a Friday, I would say, like, if I'm going to end it early, I would say nobody has ever complained to me about getting out early on a Friday. Nobody's ever complained. So today we might let the class out early here if you guys don't have anything else for me. The how to do this, what's, why I watch. Excellent. Perfect. I couldn't have said that any better. 1966 Adkins. Hey, Teach, can I play my guitar? Yes, play it right now. But play us a good song, Nagalu. Rosalie, we're looking for an RV because of lithium batteries. Travel is going to be in towns, not much BLM, RV parks, etc. So may not have opportunities for hookups. How are you dealing with power usage? Well, I don't have lithium battery. We basically do it the way most RVers use, and we have coach battery, which when you're not plugged in, it's supplying the power to the back, to the lights and everything you need. But we generally will plug in at a campground, and then if I need to do something, we also have a generator, which is a gasoline power generator. But I'd love to know. I'm looking into more. I want to know more about lithium and or solar as well. So Nagalu is designing a new solar system that can be used on house or RV. I'd like to know more about that because I'd love to have solar on my RV. I would love to have that. I just haven't done it yet. That's good. Once you finish, you'll send a schematic and parts list for your fans and followers. Perfect. The last time I read a schematic diagram was back in 8th grade electronics class, I think. So I'll try my best for that. I'll try my best. But I think a lot of my viewers would really like that, Nagalu. There's Fred Flintstone from Lancaster County, home of the Amish and the Mennonites. How are you doing, Fred? What's going on? Fred, I've got another follower here. I always get your names mixed up because, in fact, he asked a question the other day, and it's going to be coming out on Tuesday, and his name is very similar to yours. But so I even said, I hope I'm not getting this right. I hope I didn't by accident call you Fred Flintstone one day, but your names are very similar. So I see there are two different ones, but they're okay. So I got it. So, okay, bear with me on that one. I got it. Be about $80 USD per 200 watts. I don't even know how many watts I would need, Nagalu. I'm like the RV dummy, so I don't know how many watts. I'm sorry. Maybe you can help me with that. Maybe you can come install the system, and then I can do a video on it, and we can pump it out to a lot of people, and then you can get a lot of sales that way. How's that? We can work that out. I think that'll be a good idea. Okay, guys. Anything else? I think I'm gonna, unless there's anything. Oh, by the way, here's the T-shirt for the race we're doing on Sunday. Take a look at this, please. Maui Marathon. It's an honor to be wearing this shirt. We're running it Sunday, but as I said, we're not doing the marathon. We're doing the 5K because I've got a leg injury, and also Yoko's parents are older with their share of injuries, and we can't do a marathon. We're walking the 5K, but it's going to be so cool when the four of us cross that finish line, even though we're walking the 5K, holding hands, because because 2 years ago, Yoko's father could hardly even walk. His hip was so bad, his knees were so bad, he could hardly walk. Now, we will be finishing a 5K, and it's going to be awesome, awesome, awesome. Thanks, guys. I'm reading all your little comments there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to let you go. Yes, we're going to get out class early tonight. Thanks to all the VIPs. By the way, if you stumbled onto this and you're watching the replay and you're not a VIP yet, please, let's do this one more time. If you want to become a VIP, by the way, I promise never to abuse your phone number, never to abuse it in any way or share it with anybody, only for notifications when we're doing a live stream or something else comes up quickly. I need to notify people very quickly. But as you all know that are VIPs, you can vouch for me that I have not yet, nor will I ever abuse your phone number. So here it is. Send me an email to rundrdave@gmail.com. Make sure you say VIP in that, or simply send me a text to 801-893-3810. Either way, I'll make sure you get on the VIP list, and you will be a VIP. Thanks, guys. Nettie finally made it. Nettie, you made it. Now we got to end it. I mean, what can I say, Nettie? We were waiting for you. Now you don't show, but you showed late, so later. And I know it's last minute. I realize it. As I said to everybody, I'm going to try my best as soon as possible to get back on the regular Sunday evening schedule. But sometimes travel gets in the way, and it's sometimes plans and schedules. It just becomes difficult. So that's why I've got the VIP list, because I want to make sure I get to you all as soon as I can once I decide when I'm going to be going live. It really means a lot to me to have you live. Nettie, you're driving, so I don't want you to. Please be careful. Drive. Yeah, I never want you to do anything stupid while you're driving and risk anything crazy. So I'm glad you waited till you pulled over, till you got home or wherever you might be. Thanks so much, Nettie. But great to see you there for sure. And on that note, I think we're going to be ending the thing. So I'll see you all Tuesday on my regular video. It comes out Tuesday morning. I think you're really going to like it a lot because I answered a lot. And many people here, I answered a lot of your questions. So keep those cards and letters coming, guys. I'll be here all week. I think. I'm not sure. Talk to you later. Dr. Dave, the RV dummy. See you.